Hello. I thought I was going to take a nap, and as soon as I finished the daily divine download, my spirit was like, nope, you got a twin flame reading in you. Get it out. I'm like, okay. So here we are. We're going to do a check-in on the twin flame, see what's going on. The divine masculine will be represented by my older psychic tarot for the heart today. The energy of the connection will be represented by my giant Rider-Waite, and the divine feminine energy by the newer psychic tarot for the heart. And then I got a couple of other decks here, so we'll see how everything unfolds as guided. So let's begin with the energy of the connection. What is going on with the connection between the twin flames? And I see past, present, and unfold. In other words, what we're releasing or what's gone away, what is old, what was in the connection, the current state of the connection, and what's unfolding, what's to be embraced, what's coming, what's being created in between this connection, what is the energy unfolding. Okay. So the past energy, okay, here. Past, the current energy, I'm here feeling this one, and the unfolding energy, please, this one, okay, of the connection. Now let's look at for the divine masculine. What are the energies for the divine masculine? The divine masculine. The divine masculine. Divine masculine. Here, the past is a little murky for the divine masculine. The present. Presently, there's more clarity, and the unfolding the future. Okay. Now, the divine feminine. The divine feminine. The divine feminine. So let's look at the past energy. What do we have? We'll have our divine feminine here, our masculine here, and the past energy. The Six of Wands, it came out in reverse. Our past energy for the divine masculine is the card that says move. It's the Chariot energy, Major Arcana 7. But there was no success here. A lack of success, a lack of recognition. And on the feminine side, we have the love card. This is the Lover's Major Arcana 6. So it's like in the past, there was a lack of success because although the divine feminine was in the energy of love, the divine masculine was in the energy of move. And there was a union. There was a union here. Both of these cards show union. But why is this Six of Wands here? Let's find out. I have my Hermetic Tarot. So we'll use it to clarify. Do I have reversals in here? Yes, I do. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and work with the reversals in this deck as well. Hold on, not backwards. Oh, how I got backwards cards. What the heck? So some stuff was backwards. Some stuff is backwards. It needed to be flipped. Something needed to be flipped in the energy. Something was not facing the right direction. Someone was not facing the right direction. Just like this Six of Wands we have here in reverse, so plain to see. Someone was not facing the right direction. So let's see why do we have here a Six of Wands in reverse in the past? So there's a lack of recognition. This was, there it is. Thank you. I heard it clearly. Going back into battle, going back on the battlefield. The connection was brought together. I feel like they both realized it by source, you know. Higher power is definitely all involved, but there was a lack of success here, and I feel like there was a lot of battling. Clarifiers coming out. Temperance, and that's my twin flame. Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, and Four of Swords. So this union was brought together for success. It was brought together for a new beginning, for passion. This was a new person in your life, but it was brought together. This was brought into union. The bottom of the deck was because a change was overdue. A change was overdue. This is a connection that has spans lifetime. It happens with twin flames. That way is what I hear. Anyways, you know, my conscious memory does not include everything, but there's this inner knowing that, yes, there's been this connection for many lifetimes. I'm feeling like in the past, this connection came together, and when I say in the past, this could even be somebody's past life energy of this twin flame union. So it came together so power could be retained, embraced, renewed, rejuvenated, taken back, reclaimed. Thank you, reclaimed. I'm hearing like reclaimed wood. Somebody allowed their power to be thrust about, given away, thrown away, neglected. And like reclaimed wood, it was brought in, beautified. And there was a recognition. There was a spiritual recognition on the part of the divine feminine. The divine masculine was busy looking at the physical. But there was that recognition there as well. It was a spiritual recognition. The Ace of Wands is feeling. The feminine could feel it. The masculine with the Ace of Pentacles saw it in the physical. There's a strong desire for both of each other. Let's look at what's going on in the now. Let's look at what's going on in the now with these two. What's going on in the now? Choose your battles. The 7 of Wands for the feminine. Simply love. The 6 of Cups for the masculine. And the 3 of Cups in reverse. This 3 of Cups is looking a lot like these 3 heads over here. I'm just saying right quick in a hurry. You know, I feel like at this time, whatever's going on, like the 3 of Cups in reverse, it's a spiritual union, but I'm seeing that there's not a physical union here right now. And the 6 of Cups is a card of nostalgia. It's a card of looking back. And it's funny because when you look back on in nostalgia, you tend to look back on the good times, and it's almost like you want to, you forget, you gloss over all the bad times and stuff like that. So there's some glossing over the bad times and looking back nostalgically at the past, and there is a desire for a reunion here. So we're talking about twin flames that were in connection. It didn't necessarily work out. They went back into separation. And now there is not a union. There is no reconciliation here right now with these two, because the divine feminine says, choose your battles. And she's got these 3 stone heads around, and she's like, I feel standing there boldly in her position. 7 of Wands. I've got a good position here. I'm not just going to bow down to your ancient ways, and ancient ways coming through as old beliefs. This is she's standing her ground because this person is stone face, unchanging. And they're stone. I mean, there's no life there. So they're stone. We're looking at stone heads. Stone heads are not alive. They are energy, granted, but they are just a stagnant form of energy. Stone is not growing. There's no growth here. She's saying to herself, there's no growth here. So she's got to choose her battles. If you're not going to grow with me, then there'll be no union. Let's go ahead and clarify why this 3 of Cups is here for the twins at this time, because this is the current energy. Why is the 3 of Cups here? What do we have to clarify this for my viewers? Thank you. Lee, thank you for tuning in. I saw your comments on the sound bath video. Thank you very much. I'm so grateful that you've been floating around my channel. Yay. All right. The Star in reverse. The 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, gosh. The 10 of Pentacles in reverse. And the 7 of Swords in reverse. Lord, all 4 cards are in reverse. Even the bottom of the deck is in reverse. The 9 of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so the 9 of Swords at the bottom of the clarifying deck is telling me that you had to push past fears. Lord of despair and cruelty. Somebody had to push past a situation that felt cruel. It felt hopeless. There was hopelessness here. Somebody did not take the healing. Somebody did not take the light. And this is over on the masculine side. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Could have been a focus on money, a loss of wealth. The 3 of Pentacles in reverse over here. Divine Feminine says this doesn't work out. 7 of Swords in reverse says the truth has been revealed. What was in the dark comes into light, and it says the Lord of unstable effort. It's like there's no stability here. This is not working. There's a loss of wealth. This isn't changing. This isn't working. This isn't growing. This is stagnant. This is not building. This is destructive. This is not building. Somebody is realizing that this is actually, in effect, not a twin flame, but this is a soulmate. Now, here's the thing about twin flame journey. It's interesting the way this is unfolding. And I have been getting this as a channel for one of my twin flame clients, and even in my own union. The twin flame energy will call you through different soulmates. Now, we've channeled before you are your own true twin flame. This is why the relationship with another reflects to you your own shadow aspects, so you can heal them and transmute them. And so when you sense and you pick up and it comes up in your reading, twin flame, twin flame, twin flame, in your dealings with another, that doesn't necessarily mean that that physical vessel, that representation of a person, is your twin flame. You're your true twin flame, but many of the, okay, so it's like, how do I describe this clearly? Okay, they're showing it to me to give it to you in the illustration of, if you look at a train route, the train has different stops along the way. But the end destination, let's say you're going from LA to I don't even know if they have a train that runs from LA to New York, but we're just going to hypothetically for this illustration say that there does. And so it will say New York on the train. This train is bound for New York, right? But along the way, there's this stop, that stop, that stop, that stop, that stop. So these different soulmates are stop, 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 stop. Twin flame is the end destination, but you ain't there yet. You still have this stop, 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 stop. The train still says twin flame. So that's kind of what I see going on here. There's a realization that this isn't coming back together. This isn't working out because this isn't my real twin flame. This was one of the soulmates along the way to my twin flame, which is why I sense the twin flame energy in them. I'm the one that decided that it must have been a twin flame energy because I am on a twin flame journey and this was on that path. But there's the energy here of choosing your battles and realizing like there's been a loss here. Got to get through this situation that is bringing despair and cruelty, not working. There's not a lot of hope. It's like there's no real hope here for change. So let's see what is the unfolding now. What is the unfolding energy? We're going to use these again. So let me slice those into the deck. And what is unfolding in this situation? We have the Wheel of Fortune. Flow, the Wheel of Fortune for the feminine side. For the masculine side, we have detach. That's the Justice card. And for the energy between the Hermit. Okay. So what I see is, this is definitely gone into separation. Whatever this situation is, this is, again, I say this is a twin flame reading because what a soulmate is someone who causes your soul to grow. This attachment that you kept getting twin flame vibe about was a soulmate. It did cause your soul to grow. You learned a lot. That's why you're letting go. You put an end, the divine feminine put an end, the divine masculine ain't got no chance to let it go and go get their justice. They came out of the cold, they came into the light, they began to see a world of color, but now there's isolation and withdrawing into fall. The Hermit is a solitary figure. The Hermit is a very solitary figure. So there's solitude here. There is solitude here. This masculine energy in this reading is learning to detach. They're being brought to the point of detaching and learning to let go, finding peace, making peace. And even I feel like as far as, because the soulmate energy and twin flame energy works both ways. So you, with the way these cards look, divine feminine had to follow their heart and trust their emotional guidance system to bring a situation to end because they're on target. This circle with arrows behind looks like a compass. Their compass is working. Their compass, at the core of their compass is their heart energy, and the energy of the heart is being felt with the hand on the chest. And the emotions are external. The emotions are external. The person stands in the puddle and the emotions are external. They put their hand in the water, putting their hand on the emotions, allowing them to flow, as the word says, flow. Okay, and as they do this, they show inner guidance, wisdom, and like the hermit, they light the way for the other, for the masculine energy here. They follow their guidance. They have their star in their lantern. They're being guided by the star, and their eyes are not open. They rest their eyes. So it's not about what they see. They're ready to journey. And this causes a light to be shown. And it's like the hermit finds the light within and holds that light up to be shown so the others can find their way too. So this is the purpose of this soulmate energy between you and them. First off, you had to recognize your light within and hold it up. They had the opportunity to see the light shine, watch you follow your guidance, and find their way to a lighted path. But there's a detaching going on. So let's just clarify this Hermit card as the energy between you and what's unfolding. And so at the same time, I feel like both masculine and feminine are having this experience. Okay, whether you're currently in connection or not. So if you've gone through this with the soulmate, now that says your masculine is also going through this with a soulmate. Does that make sense to you? You're both going through the same situation, whether you know each other or not, whether you've ever come into union or not. I mean, you thought you came into union, but it was not. It was not. We had the Six of Wands in reverse there. Okay, so let's see. Oh, Lord. So here's the thing, what I just heard loud and clear. So it's not that it was not your twin flame. For many of you, you're sitting there and some of you I ain't even watching no more because I say, yeah, it was just your soulmate. Well, here's the thing. A twin flame who chooses not to embrace the journey, who chooses not to take the lessons and the blessings and chooses not to heal or apply what they've learned through unconditional love, is being replaced with another. Because see, there's another person who was in a twin flame union as well. And because their twin also didn't take the lessons and the blessings and the healing, the spirit is guiding you. In other words, twin flames are being reassigned. Wow. There's a reassigning of this twin energy because different ones' partners had a chance. So it's almost what I'm getting. Whoa. They're saying, according to the laws of the universe, you know, the upswing can only go swing as high in opposite as the downswing went. So likewise, this low vibrational twin that you had, or this twin who chose not to change, chose not to evolve. Because look at this. There's a lot of mirroring going on here. 7, 6, 11, 6, 7, 10. This is in succession. This is working together, right? So somebody had a twin that didn't want to evolve, didn't want to change. So there's a shift going on, being switched up. The energies are shifting, being switched up. For some of you, you're going to experience this where you and your twin are the ones who are shifting these energies, okay? And you're saying, well, it's the same person, Melinda, but it's like when I was a 7, they were a 6 and vice versa. Now I'm a 6 and they're a 7. So one of you goes into harmonizing with the connection. The other one goes into conflict with the connection. And so the divine feminine here says, this has got to stop. And the divine masculine says, well, I guess I got to let it go. 7 of Cups in reverse. Death card in reverse. Wow, all the reverses again. 7 of Wands upright. Oh. And 5 of Swords upright. Bottom of the deck. Ace of Wands. Whew, what's unfolding? The 5 of Swords is a card of, it's giving me push and pull energy, mental push and pull. mental push and pull. So this is, I have love, but I'm going back and forth because I'm emotional about myself right now. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. In my head, on the side of the divine feminine, somebody back and forth, back and forth. And the death card in reverse says it's already over with this Wheel of Fortune. I keep going to say Chariot card, which is telling me, I keep going to call this Wheel of Fortune the Chariot. It is the Wheel of Fortune. But the reason now, this is the second time that and so I've got to say it out loud, that they said to me, you want to call it the Chariot because this ending put you on victory road. And why does it come to an end? Because of the bickering and the back and forth. This person, Lord of Valor and the Lord of Illusionary Success, is in reverse. So here we have somebody who is being forceful, but there's things that are being done in the shadow, things that are being done in the dark. There's not real success here. This person can't even see success here. So there's this struggle, tug of war in this person. What I want to do versus what I'm doing. How I feel versus how I act. A struggle of a tug of war going on in this person. So this energy is to highlight that in between, in this person, this separation is to highlight the struggle between what I want and what I do, what I say I'm going to do and what I actually do, what I follow through with. On the divine feminine side, she's like, I don't know what it is. I have to just cut my losses. The Five of Swords is a card of cut my losses, Lord of defeat. Got to cut my losses before I lose anymore. Death card already, Lord of great transformation. The divine feminine has gone through a huge transformation here. Huge transformation here. And that's why the divine feminine says, I'm going to cut my losses. Let's go ahead and get to close out your message, a message for the viewer. Whoever my viewer is, I feel like you're the divine feminine if you're watching this. But from the Oracle of Mystical Moments, what is the message for my viewer to close out this twin flame reading at this time? What is the message for my viewer? Thank you. Flower Spirit. It is card number 10, the Flower Spirit. Oh, look at the love here. Embracing nature, embracing natural growth. There's a message there. I feel like part of why this cut my losses is like, you have to embrace where this person's at naturally. This is a natural growth process. Spiritual evolution cannot be put on any human's timeline. This person is at the stage they're at because this is where they're at. They're going to grow how they're going to grow. You can't make them grow no faster. You can't make yourself grow no slower. I just feel like there was a shift in the growth process here. Flower Spirit, there's an unfolding. I feel like for you, viewer, I feel like you're unfolding more. I feel like you're coming into your fullness, your spiritual fullness. Let's see what comes out, what it says. Flower Spirit, friendship, soul, tenderness, joy. This card shows the tender and sensitive flower fairy, the soul of each plant. She listens with all her heart to her friends and provides a soothing caress when their edges get prickly. By enjoying life and keeping the playfulness in her heart, she is a source of inspiration and joy. Her childlike vision helps her see the good in all things, especially herself. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. Because it's like I said, it's an embracing of, hey, they're where they're at. You cannot make this person evolve faster. You can't make them blossom spiritually. They're where they're at. You got to love them where they're at. And if that means letting them go, well, then you're letting them go. You know, let's see what's below this taking back of the power with the Ace of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, reverse, Lord of Success Unfulfilled. Tired of waiting, tired of the waiting game, tired of waiting on the world to change. The bonus card, really exhausted of waiting, as well as the Emperor. This new moon, today is the new moon in Aries. The new moon in Aries is pushing for this change. You know, the new moon is Aries, is pushing for the change. The Emperor is also, you know, he is the ruler of the kings. So it's like divine masculine energy. Oh, so unbeknownst to the consciousness of the divine masculine, this change was called for by the divine masculine. The divine masculine needs to learn to let go. The divine feminine is fulfilling that request, whether you knew it or not. Below that, we have the Empress. There's the divine feminine supporting the divine masculine. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. 5 of Pentacles. The divine feminine, the Empress, is looking over at the 5 of Pentacles, looking over at the lack and limitation, the lack of spirituality of the Emperor, and supporting the Emperor to grow that, you know. And the Princess of Swords, this is a communication. So I just feel like, you know, the divine masculine on the higher self knows that they can be better. On the physical world is having a hard time pulling that through. And there's a soul agreement between these 2 physical vessels to separate at this time, so that this one has the chance to learn to let go. That's what I see. So with all that being said and done, there is an energy of friendliness, kindness. It's not that there's no hate here. There's no animosity here. There is an honoring and a respect to the natural state of growth, the natural evolution of another, and your own. And your own. You cannot stifle your growth because they're not at the place where you are. They're not able to walk with you. But yet and still, you cannot negate that they're at the place they're at, and they're going to walk at the pace that works best for them. And that's all got to be okay. And in this energy, it says it is all okay. So I want to thank you for giving this video a thumbs up. And thank you in advance also for subscribing to my channel if you've never been here before. And for those of you who are returning, like Lee, thank you for all your continued support and love. Until next time, we wish you the energies of love and peace and happiness. Laters.